Okay, hello, this is Ben Fournier, and here's Proverbs 12:28, and my guess at the cognitive functions that are portrayed. Now we have, in the way of righteousness there is life, and in the same way there is no death. In the way of righteousness is life, and in the pathway thereof there is no death. And in the path of justice is life, but the byway leadeth to death. Along the path of goodness there is life, and that way to live forever. Let's see. And I can't read Hebrew. At some point I might try to study that again, but I can't. JPS, in the way of righteousness is life, in the pathway thereof there is no death. And there's a couple different ways that it's translated. Like that one I don't get. What is this one anyway? TPT, but it says abundant life is just the Passion, right? Whatever. I just downloaded it because it was free. But yeah, either way, it's still obvious. Like in this life, everyone mostly dies, but there's no unrighteous, no, not one. So I guess that works out that way. But Jesus, of course, is the way, at least like in terms of our soul, to live forever that way. He's the way, the last sacrifice. But okay, in Berean Study Bible, there is a path of righteousness, but another path leads to death. Narrow road, broad highway, that can be that later, but for here now, either way, it sounds like an idealization. I'm thinking INFJ probably. But, I mean, a lot of the laws of Moses, they had, actual health benefits, avoiding diseases and otherwise stuff like that. So at least that reduces suffering while in this life and prolongs life, even within this body, some of them. And yet, of course, we still have 120 years, 70 years. My dad lived 44 years, but he smoked cigarettes and all that sort of stuff. It would be cool if antediluvian lifespans were a thing again. And of course, yes, overpopulation. Of course, for the solution to overpopulation, build an orbital ring, fill up the solar system, make generation ships, spread out into the stars. There's plenty of space, infinite space practically. Either way though, you don't have to die in terms of your soul, at least because of Jesus. But either way, idealization, and I'd say INFJ. This would be more like an INFJ mindset anyway, type of thing. But but ultimately, Jesus is the only salvation for one's soul, not to die late anyway. So yeah, my guess is INFJ for that, and Jesus is Lord. So take care, everyone, and try not to go crazy.